All right, we're doing another blind ranking. I think this one is sticking with 90s rappers, so that should help me a little bit, not knowing who's going to be popping up next. So, and keep in mind, this is all going to be what I think, not what I think other people think. Starting out, Jay Z. Admittedly, not the biggest fan. He's very talented. He has all kinds of skills. His older music had a lot of detail and sauce to it, but I feel like he's not always setting out to write the dopest verse he can. I feel like he gets lazy too often, and that's a harsh criticism, maybe that's a hot take, but I'm not the biggest fan. I'm going to put Jay at 8. 50 Cent. Okay, interesting. Almost opposite of Jay. I don't think he's as skilled, but I think he has more consistency within his verses, although he's not as talented. I'm gonna put this is gonna get some upset people going on in the chat. I'm gonna put him just above Jay. Outkast. Ooh. Okay. AT Aliens was one of my favorite, still is one of my favorite albums of all time. I was in the 7th grade, I think, when that came out. Maybe the 6th grade, I'm not sure, but Andre's on my top 10 all-time MC list. I'm gonna go 2, because I got my fingers crossed that number 1 is who I would hope it to be. Beastie Boys are also one of the first albums I bought. License to Ill was a whole new experience as far as rap goes. I tried to do Paul Revere in the 6th grade talent show with a couple buddies, and the staff was not having it. They were not down to let us do that track. But what are you going to do? Beasties, I'm going to go a bit above 50 on this one. Go number 6, Lil Wayne. Okay, I might have to turn in my my street cred card that I don't have really any street cred anyway, but I'm not that familiar with Wayne's music. I know he's pretty prolific. He's got a cool style, but I just don't know enough of his music to really say how good I think he is. I'm going to put him at 9 because I don't know what to expect next. Snoop, oh man, he's similar to Jay. I think he's really talented. I think his music progressively over the years has gotten less interesting to me, although I have not done deep dives into any of his newer albums. So, oh, my fingers are crossed. I'm going 10. My fingers are crossed that we got some better. Okay. How would I put this? His skills are top shelf. Absolutely top shelf. And he makes some really good tracks. I'm going to put him even above Jay in terms of talent. And every verse he does has some really interesting things to it, both in terms of delivery and skill, but I'm not necessarily the biggest fan. But I am going to put him, I'm going to put him really high. Not really high, but, higher. I'm going to go here. God damn it. Is there an 11 on here? Can I, nope, it only goes down to 10. Kanye West should have stuck to producing. I think he makes good music. His beats are dope for the most part. I think his production is outstanding. When the guys on his team and the other artists that he was trying to collaborate with and get going for his rap career back in the day, when he's like, hey, let me rap, let me make an album, let me rap, and they were like, nah, it's not going to work. They were right. In my opinion, Kanye West is not a particularly talented rapper. I think he's a really solid musician / producer, but as a rapper, if I could put him down at, 50, I probably would. Sorry, but all I got left is 5. Tupac, he's not going to be, he wouldn't have been my number 1, but I only got one other spot left, so I'm going to put him up top. Of course. In the Tupac Biggie debate, I feel like aesthetically, there's a lot of times where Tupac is better than Big, but I think there's a lot more of Big's verses where I go, ooh, that's a bar. That's a bar. And that matters. Tupac aesthetically is excellent, but Big, who is also aesthetically excellent, has more bars. I would have put him number 1 over Tupac, but it's the way this goes. He goes number 3. Not that thrilled with my list, but what are you going to do?